Hey everybody, DJ Legion here. This is my October vinyl haul. I'd like to wish you all a happy Halloween and have a great, safe, and blessed Halloween this year. And got a lot of great stuff to show you, and so I'm going to try to keep this thing under 15 minutes, so we got to get moving. So let's just go ahead and start showing the goodies. Picked up a copy of AC/DC's Power Age, 1978. Was when the album was released. This is my favorite Bon Scott era album from AC/DC. I like this one even more than Dirty Deeds or High Voltage or Highway to Hell or any of those. Really like this one the most. This one's really great. Comes with an awesome inner sleeve that shows the albums. And you can see Back in Black and Highway to Hell are on here, so that means this particular one was pressed after 1980 but before 1982. It also has the logo right on the inner sleeve as well, the AC/DC logo. So stoked to get this one. Paid $12 for it, and yeah, and believe it or not, this is the first piece of vinyl AC/DC that I own. I own most of their stuff on CD right now, and just now upgrading to the vinyl, starting with this one. This is the Stray Cats. It's a 12-inch single of a tune called Elvis on Velvet. This came off of their album Choo Choo Hot Fish, which I believe came out in 1990. I checked that really quick. It doesn't give me a date. Yeah. I believe it came out in 1990 after they had broken up for a while, and they just got back together and put out Choo Choo Hot Fish, which was produced, by the way, by Dave Edmunds. It's a great album. It was not on vinyl. It was on 10-inch vinyl overseas in the UK, but trying to track down a copy here in the States is tough. But this is the single, Elvis on Velvet, 12-inch, and stoked to just get any of this album on vinyl because it's really, really great stuff. I'll show you the back really quick. The Stray Cats there. Yeah, Choo Choo Hot Fish by the Stray Cats. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal album if you can get it. This is Atlanta Miles, self-titled album from 1989, I believe. And the big hit off of this was Black Velvet. They wore that song out on the radio and on MTV and stuff back in the day. This is mint sealed, as you can see there. It's never been opened. I will open it at some point and play it and spin it. But I picked it up for $5, you know. So I thought that was worth it. I had this CD back in the day. It is actually a really, really good album, except that they made everybody sick and tired of it because they played it too damn much. But, you know, it's been 20 plus years now, so time to rediscover it again. Stevie Nicks, The Wild Heart. I was just thinking this past couple of weeks I needed to get the first 3 Stevie Nicks solo albums. Belladonna, Wild Heart, and Rock a Little. And this one fell into my lap for, I think, $6 or $7. Fantastic condition. Looks like the shrink wrap just came off. No ring wear at all. Here's the back. And the hits on this one were If Anyone Falls and Stand Back was another hit that she had off of this album. Stoked to get this. I'll show you the album has a custom Stevie Nicks label. So that's kind of great. She just got an award for from the USO for the celebrity who spent the most amount of hours with the troops and in the VA hospitals and all of that. So that's really awesome. I can appreciate that. Supertramp's Crime of the Century. I picked this up for, I believe, $5 as well. It's still in the shrink wrap. 1974. On A&M, and Bloody Well Right and Dreamer and Rudy were the hits off of this. I'll show you the back. There's not much to see, just the songs and a photo of the band. Just an album, a great album that I didn't have, and to pick it up in the shrink wrap for $5, that was worth it. Still need to get Breakfast in America. That's on the list. This is Ella Fitzgerald, Rhythm Is My Business, with Bill Doggett conducting, 1967, I believe. This is on Verve Records, and I love me some Verve. That's the original Verve sleeve even. The Verve logo there in the middle. And I'll show you the album itself here. Yeah, Verve. I love Verve. One of my favorite labels. And I love Ella Fitzgerald, so when I can find them together. And I only paid $5 for this one, by the way. So that was a hell of a buy. The shop I bought this at has a few more from this period, the mid to late 60s. And I'm going to pick those up as well and add them into my collection. You cannot have enough Ella Fitzgerald. You just can't. Alright, I'm going to show you Eartha Kitt. It's a 10-inch from 1950 something or other, 53, 54. Predates Elvis, who was 56. RCA Victor presents Eartha Kitt. She's most famous for her song Santa Baby, or her version of the song, I should say. There's the 10-inch vinyl there, RCA. She was also in the 1967 Batman film with Adam West and Burt Ward. She played Catwoman in that one. She didn't play it in the television series, but in the movie, she played Catwoman for that one event. And it's, worn out a little bit, but Eartha Kitt's kind of tough to get in the wild. You can track it down on Discogs or eBay or Amazon, but just flipping through the record stacks, you don't find much Eartha Kitt. So I was glad to get this. I believe this was also $5 as well. So, and I'll show you this real treasure that I got here. David Bowie narrates Peter and the Wolf. Paid $12 to get this. A little bit of damage here on the bottom corner, but other than that, it's in great condition. And I'll show you the back as well. You've got Eugene OM&D conducting. This is great stuff. I'll show you. There's an insert. I'll show you the insert first. And there it is there. And I'll show. And it's made to look aged. It's not like it's all yellowed up. It was actually printed to look like this. So, and I'll show you the album itself, which is also awesome. It's an RCA 1974 red seal. You can see there in the middle. And check this out, my friends. It is on beautiful green wax. Really fantastic there. It's awesome. Stoked to get this. I know there's a lot of Bowie fans in the DC and putting their stuff up on YouTube. I've never seen anybody hold one of these up. If you're a Bowie fan and you haven't come across this, it might be hiding out in the children's section. It might be hiding out in the classical section as well. So, look there. This is great stuff. I played this and it's so great. This is that English voice of his narrating Peter and the Wolf and all the different orchestra instruments going through. It's fantastic. Alright, let's do a few CDs. This one is called Spin the Bottle, a tribute to Kiss. I believe this came out 04 maybe, 07. I was aware of it, but just didn't pick, probably 04 actually. I was aware of this, but didn't pick it up at the time. But anyway, it's got members of King's X, Helmet, the Melvins, Motorhead. Lemmy does a great version of Shout It Out Loud. Dawkins, a bunch of members of those bands on here, just playing Kiss tunes. There's a DVD as well, where they're interviewing, you know, these guys who played on the album about how they first got into Kiss and the influences and all that stuff. So it's good. I paid I don't know what I paid, $4 or $5 for it. So, you know, if you're a Kiss fan and you have to have everything, this is the one to pick up if you don't have it already. And then this one is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Beethoven's Last Night. I love this thing. It's never been put out on vinyl. It's basically a concept album of Beethoven's Last Night and what was going through his mind and all that kind of stuff and the personal demons he was dealing with. And it has a lot of his music that's been, you know, reinterpreted in a power metal rock opera kind of style. I don't know what I paid for this either, but I think like $3.95 it's used. This is my second copy of it because my first one slipped away. Like I said, it's never been on vinyl, and the Trans-Siberian Orchestra are known for their Christmas-themed albums. I think this is actually the only album that they've done that does not have a Christmas theme. I think it's great. I highly recommend it. It's very unique, very intelligent, very original, and just, you know, it's a great record. I won't go as far as to say it's The Wall or Dark Side of the Moon, but it's still pretty good. Let's do some 7-inches here. The Nomads. This is really great. This is 7-inch I just picked up, and I'll show the artwork here because it's kind of great there. Yeah, really awesome. And I'll show you the interior. These are a couple of cover tunes that they did. Nomads punk band out of the UK. And here's the vinyl, which is kind of nifty. Very light blue, translucent. Really good stuff. Paid, I think, $7 for this. That was well worth it. I've been wanting to get some Nomads, actually. This is the first piece I've ever owned on vinyl. So I'm happy to have it. The original Bob, not the original, but Bob Dylan's Knocking on Heaven's Door. Columbia, 45 RPM, probably a mid-80s reissue. It's Bob Dylan's Knocking on Heaven's Door, though. You can't go wrong. The Knack with My Sharona from 1979. It's a fun, catchy tune. We all love it, even if you don't admit it. You know you love the song. So, and the Knack were underrated. First album was really great. I thought they were an underrated band. Should have gotten a little more credit. So, anyway, got the 45. We'll quickly have the album at some point. $10.03. Future So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades. In the summer of 1986, this was the jam. Burned up on YouTube, on MTV and the radio. You know, this was the graduating class of 1986 theme song, whether you were in high school or college. Found this for $1. Now it's mine. Doris Day, Everybody Loves a Lover. This is from 1958. And I left this one in the plastic. The sleeve is very fragile. But the record's in fantastic shape. You can see it there. I have it put into the white sleeve with no acid in the paper. So, anyway, good stuff. Paid, I think, $4 or $5 to get this. And we'll do a couple of Alice Coopers here. And one other one. Alice Cooper, We're All Clones. This came from 1980's album Flush the Fashion. A little departure from the stuff he was usually doing. And there's the back there. I paid $4 for this because it has the jacket. And this is Alice Cooper Poison from the Trash album. This is a UK pressing with the small spindle hole there. This came out in 1989. I found this one for $6. And one last one will close strong. The Beatles, Long and Winding Road on Apple. You know, do we need to go into how great this is? I don't think so. By the way, the B-side is a song called For You Blue. Hold that up there. All right. So there you have it, my friends. Happy Halloween once again. It was great to be back. And this time, as you can see, we took the makeup to a whole nother level. It was a lot of fun. My wife, once again, did the makeup. She did the hair. She's shooting the footage. So I appreciate that. It's great to have her involved in this VC project of mine. So if you like the video, you know what you need to do. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And share the page, share the video. That would really be awesome of any of you out there to share this on your Facebook, Google+, Twitter, whatever pages. If you did not like this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe. And until I see you all again, which will be sometime in November, have a happy Halloween. And turn up the music, turn down the drama, and I'll see you next time.